So this kit is the Aromatouch Kit. So there's 8 beautiful oils, which I'm going to run through quickly, and also the fractionated coconut oils. So the coconut oil is always liquid, and it's perfectly processed to basically remove the lauric acid, so it's always in a liquid form. It doesn't go hard like normal coconut oil. It's perfect for essential oils. The molecular size is very small, so it actually draws the essential oils right down into the cells, so the oils go into our bodies on a cellular level, which is really important when we're looking at our body systems working well and supporting healing and supporting our body into homeostasis. So that is actually the main point of these oils. So these 8 oils are specifically designed to actually accompany something called the Aromatouch technique. So it's a technique of applying these 8 oils in a very specific order in a very specific place on the body that basically brings the body to homeostasis. So homeostasis is where our body does its best healing. So when our body is in its optimal balanced state, it will heal itself. It will get rid of things it's not supposed to have. It will repair things it's supposed to repair. And the idea of the oils is it will bring your body to that place, and that's what we're looking for. So they kind of work in twos. So they work in pairs. The first 2 are balance and lavender. Now these go together. They are our calming oils. And so balance is actually known as the grounding blend, and it's full of deep tree oils that really resonate with the earth. So we know that when we're in a really stressful situation, or we're feeling really heightened, the best thing that we can do is really go out, be on the earth, take our shoes off, put our feet on the earth, or touch a big tree that's deep rooted into the ground. So if we don't have the chance to do that, say we're like at a desk or in a meeting or in bed and we're having these highly crazy thoughts, you don't necessarily, that's not the most convenient time to jump out and go hug a tree, but we can just grab our bottle of balance and apply that over. I like to apply it to the back of my neck actually, and it's going to give us that same experience. It literally has the energy of these trees in the bottle, and we have access to that no matter where we are. It's literally in our handbag or in our pocket. So I actually keep this by my bedside together with the adaptive blend, which is not part of this kit, and I find that really helps me to stay really calm no matter what situation or environment I'm in. So this is the first oil that we use in the Aromatouch technique. Now if you don't, there are courses as well you can do for this massage technique. It's a very simple technique, and there's even a website you can just look on, aromatouch.com, that teaches you how to do it. It's an amazing experience to give anybody, or to receive yourself, to bring this optimal experience into your life. So definitely look that up. But these oils stand alone. Even if you don't know how to do the massage, you're going to be able to use these oils anyway. So that's the balance blend. So that's the first one we get on, just get that body grounded. And then there's lavender, which we also know is really soothing and relaxing and calming to our nervous system. So that's a really beautiful combination of those as well. The next 2 together are tea tree and on guard. So these we know are the ones that are really supportive to our immune system. So tea tree is antibacterial. On guard has heaps of science behind it in terms of how it supports our body and supports our cells. It supports cellular apoptosis, to actually clear, get rid of oxidative stress. So all our environmental factors, just air pollution and toxins from perfumes and cleaning products, and just everything that's around us all the time in foods, like chemicals that are on foods, or alcohol and smoking, or anything that we might be surrounded by, that all contributes to stress towards our bodies. So if we can allow ourselves to be rid of those, then our body's going to be in that much better place to support all the body systems and be able to fight things off. Then we have also just backtracking in terms of using those every day outside of the massage, we literally use the On Guard to make, we covered both of these in our top 10 yesterday, but the On Guard we use for that daily winter support, that wellness support. We make our hand mist from it. I use all my cleaning products of it because it kills off everything. It's just fantastic. And tea tree, likewise, I use it in all my immunity blends. I use it in my cleaning products because it's so good, and it's also good for like all the wriggly things, all the fungally, nail, skin, hair. It's fantastic for skin. We use it in our Owie blend, so for any skin support or anything like that. So the next 2, this duo, is the Ice Blue and the Aromatouch. So these are both blends. Now the Ice Blue we also covered yesterday, and that's that beautiful pain support athletic blend. So Anthony actually gave me a beautiful massage last night because my shoulder was really sore. And combined both of these actually. So the Ice Blue is specifically to support that repair in the body. And then Aromatouch is just a massage blend. It was actually designed for Dr. Hill by Dr. Hill because he has incredible back issues, and he said it's the most unchanged blend. Like he thought these are the oils that need to go in here in this proportion, and they put it together and it just worked. It produced the exact results they were wanting. It smelled beautiful, and they just tweaked it a tiny bit, but it's in terms of how they develop blends, it was the least interfered with from original conception, and it does smell beautiful. I actually love to diffuse it because you literally smell like you're walking into a massage parlor, because you've got like the cypress, you can smell basil in there as well, marjoram, grapefruit, lavender, peppermint, yeah, I think I've said all of those. So it's a really beautiful combination. It's just gorgeous. When I go and have a massage, if I get a professional massage, I actually take my own blend. So I'll make my own spray with just coconut oil, so the liquid coconut oil, and then I add my drops of Ice Blue and Aromatouch in there, and I'll sometimes add some copaiba in there as well, maybe some marjoram as well. And then I ask them to use that on my body, because and sometimes they're like, oh, we've got natural stuff, and they show me and I look at the ingredients and it's like, nah, sorry, that's definitely not natural. And if you don't know how to look up ingredients of stuff, get the Chemical Maze app and just put it in, punch it in. I'm not very good with memory, but I know how to type and copy things in, and it will give me a green smiley face or a red sad face. If you don't have the app, you can even just Google it and see if it's a good enough ingredient. But a lot of places they use natural stuff, but it's not at all. So I love that I can just use literally just pure extracts from plants with my pure coconut oil, and I know that that's the only thing going on my skin, and it's doing so much goodness in my body. So those two obviously are there to then, once we've got our body relaxed with the balance and lavender, then we've got our immune system stimulated with the On Guard and the tea tree, and then we're actually working on that physical relaxation and repair going on in the body with that Ice Blue and Aromatouch. And then the final two are peppermint and wild orange. This is such an amazing combination. I remember the first time I actually smelt these two together was at the Aromatouch training that I did, and I don't know why I would never have thought of peppermint and orange to go together, but it's just a marriage made in heaven. Like, we'll make chocolate orange bliss balls with like nuts and dates and things, chocolate and orange chocolates, peppermint and orange chocolates, got chocolate on the brain. They go really, really beautifully together. So, and then the diffuser, actually, whenever I run a doTERRA class, peppermint and wild orange just goes in the diffuser, and as soon as anyone walks in, it's like, wow, what's that smell? It just smells amazing. It's such a good combination. So these are here to really awaken. Like, citrus is very enlivening. When you think about the way that the plants are grown, it really helps you understand how they help you feel. So you imagine something like we're talking about the big trees in the balance blend, like they go deep into the earth and they're sturdy. Even when it's windy, they just hold that strength, and you know, they're big and you can sort of rely on them and lean up against them. Whereas you've got something like citrus, it's like vibrant in color, and it's they grow up towards the sun, and they're sort of swaying in the trees, and they sort of like look like they're dancing, and they've got all this like color and vibrancy, and that's literally how they're going to help us feel. So citrus is a great way to wake you up or enliven you. It's just beautiful. And then peppermint is obviously one to wake you up. Like, peppermint's just so enlivening. It's oxygenating to the blood. I like to do a peppermint lick, just to drop on my hand and lick it off, and it's like, boom, I'm awake. So beautiful way to combine these to stimulate everything, that all the other oils that have gone into the body. These are going to stimulate it and make it all kind of come alive. And also in that massage, you know, when you're having that done, it sort of almost brings you around. You've gone into this beautiful sort of deep state, and then you feel this peppermint on your body. It's like, oh, hello, okay, back in the room again. So really, really nice way to do that. And I actually, what I found when I have the Aromatouch is that it has a very lasting effect on me. So when I first had it, when you go to the training, but yeah, when I first had mine, my training years ago, you work in groups of 3. So in the morning you do all the theory and you understand the biology and everything that's happening, and then in the afternoon you practice, and there's 3 people. So one person's receiving, one person's giving, and one sort of helping and giving the oils and just sort of observing, so you get to see it twice as well. And I just absolutely adored my experience, both giving and receiving, both incredible experiences. But when I came home, I actually laid down on the sofa. I was like, wow, that was just such a big day. And I laid sort of like planking, like face down on the sofa, and in just like a straight line. And I actually woke up 14 hours later in the same position, and I hadn't moved at all. So for me, I feel like the repair and the healing that actually happened wasn't when I was having the oils put on my body. It was afterwards. The oils brought me to a place where my body just felt it could take that space to just fully align and get back to, you know, my absolute optimal state. So I can't recommend this this technique enough, and I can't recommend this combination of oils in this order enough